You see Luke Lilledahl fell 7-2 to Spencer Lee in the last match. As they make their way to the center of the mat. Here we go, underway. Match number 2, Spencer Lee, the black and blue for the Hawkeye Wrestling Club. In the red, Luke Lilledahl for Nittany Lion Wrestling Club. As you see, Luke tries to fire that left-handed single. Shot, but look at this drag go behind for Spencer Lee. That is unbelievable, the speed and power. Now looking for more, 2 more. How do you do that?
Look at the head buried leg lace. That's a Kevin Jackson special. I haven't seen that in a long time. Head underneath the crotch, both hands above the knees, and rolls, takes him through the exposure.
Great start for Spencer Lee. 4-0 on the board. Beautiful go behind right to the classic parterre, and there's the same side going for it. Now pancakes him through for 2.
That's just a strength differential right there. Literally whips him over.
Spencer feeling a little more powerful as he gets a little further from that weigh-in, it seems. (6-0) just like that in the first minute for Spencer Lee. For Luke, you got to be now with that 6-0 lead. You almost have to pick your spot here and wait for a perfect shot, because 1 counter score is not often just 2. It's 2 and 2 generally. That's why you got to be extra careful if you're Luke. Spencer on that left-handed collar, now cleared out. And we're gonna have a passive warning here against Luke Lilledahl.
And few things as a wrestler are more frustrating than not knowing how to break down your opponent. Like it seems like Luke Lilledahl is truly complex in this moment of how do I break through this defense and how do I do it without risking or giving up 2 on the other side, right? Every time I shoot, he takes 4. Not only the takedown and the counter offense, but also, and again with the duck attempt. That's how he got him last match. And back to the underhook, looking for the whip over.
Spencer's really powerful with this over-under front headlock position. Drives, he can lift up under, pick you up to your feet. But they'll blow it dead before he gets that chance. 42 seconds to go in the first period.
Spencer Lee's story is one of perseverance. I know we talk a lot about how he's been a front runner, a guy who's won at every single level, multiple championships at the international level before he even reached college, a ton of college titles, state championships, but a ton of torn ACLs in there. Hey, he's got as many ACLs tears as he's got medals, and because of that, we've started to see the resurgence and the rebirth of someone in real time. A lot of people started to write him off shortly after the NCAAs when he lost to Matt Ramos his senior year, but he's back and he looks better than ever.
No question about it. The momentum of just having health on his side has clearly paid off. Makes the Olympic team, wins the silver medal. Now he's here in Final X, a match away, really a period away from making his first world team. There you see Tom Brands, Olympic champion, 96 in his corner, along with Dan Dennis.
You know what? I would attribute his health to him being out of college.
Yeah.
Right? You know, we talk about Iowa-style wrestling. These guys wrestle extremely hard. In order to maintain that pace, you've got to train really hard. They're wrestling live almost every day. So most of their guys have either a shoulder brace or a knee brace on. But things are more about sharpening once you graduate. And you start to slow down the amount of training that you do, and it starts to become about technique more so than about workload. And that's why he's been able to manage his health late.
Hard snap there from Spencer as he's trying to score here, was working to run left. Lilledahl defending the short offense pretty well. They come back up to their feet. Stutter fakes from Luke Lilledahl. Spencer not really giving him a lot of reactions there. fight there. And do you think we see Spencer push for the tech, or similar to match one, just hang on for that 6-0?
No, I think he honestly hangs out at home. He's doing a really good job with his sunblocks, and he's collar tying with his trail leg hand. Luke doing a good job, but Luke is also in a position where he's like, man, I don't know if I want to get tech falled here. He's not showing a pace that resembles a guy who's losing by 6 points with a world team spot on the line. You like to see a little bit more action from him, but he also knows that if he shoots, it's high risk.
Spencer Lee ranked #1 in the world right now at 57 kilograms. Should he make the team here, he will be the favorite to win a gold medal in Zagreb, Croatia. Decent movement from Lilledahl, not pulling the trigger. Maybe a little too cautious with just 1:10 to go. Continuing to kind of plod, take ground is Luke. But the hand fight being won by Spencer Lee. Not able to create those openings, Luke Lilledahl.
What I like what we're seeing from Luke is he's not abandoning his style, right? You see some guys late in the match, they start to just throw caution to the wind. They just do anything and look out of sorts a little bit. He's still maintaining a certain style of wrestling, which he does. He's not taking bad shots. He's not forcing anything. He's like, if I'm going to go down, I'll go down swinging, but I'm going to do it my way.
Final 20 seconds here. Luke Lilledahl needs to go for broke. 6-0 lead for Spencer Lee. Will Luke pull the trigger here? Spencer Lee done a great job positionally this second period. He's 5 seconds away. And in 2 straight, Spencer Lee headed to Croatia, 57 kilogram for Team USA.
Spencer looks good, man. Look at his body. He looks strong. He looks fit. He looks confident. It's been a long time since we've seen him healthy. They abandoned the big knee brace for a knee sleeve instead. You can go over and shake hands with the NLWC staff, and he's really done wonders for this HWC Hawkeye Wrestling Club program. Decided to stick around and